Okay, hi, it's 5 a.m. About to head out. But first I need to get a quick breakfast. Gonna enjoy some natto. Good. Okay, it's about 8:30. I'm about to head out right now. Here's the car. So this is the start of about 30 miles. Gonna head up this road. Most people start at they drive up this road about 7 miles and they start the 20-mile or 23-mile hike way up at the Stewart Lake trailhead, but I'm gonna walk it myself because I'm by myself and I don't have two cars. So this is the start. All right, wish me luck. Thanks. Okay, so I'm about 5 miles in. I've just been walking up this hill for about 5 miles straight, so not the most exciting. I wanted to get this part of the hike done first because that way I could finish like how I've done it normally, where I finish and I'm at the same ending that I normally do. I thought I'd get this part over with because I thought it would be depressing to have to do this on the way at the end, because you know, like when I'm hiking and I'm about to finish and I'm used to finishing where I normally do, but the difference today is I would have to do this right at the end and it would just be weird for my brain. So I thought it would be good to do this part at first. So that way in about 2 miles I'll reach the normal start of the Enchantments, the Stewart Lake trailhead. And then I'll start from there, so things will get a little more exciting then. But here's a view of what's going on right now. Yeah, normally we drive this. I have to watch out for cars here a bit. But yeah. Okay, so I'm about 5.5 miles of hiking so far. I've been walking for almost 2 hours, which is kind of crazy. I still have a ways to go. I think I still have about 2 more miles of, this is a pretty somewhat steep uphill. It was even steeper before. Nice shot of the mountains over there. Yeah, and I haven't even started the real Enchantments hike yet. Yeah, it's been quite an effort. I mean, on some of these uphills I'm walking fast enough and I'm carrying like more than 100 ounces of water now. So I feel like I'm breathing almost as much as a jog, a light jog. I was thinking, man, maybe I didn't pack enough food, but then I started digging in my bag and I found these guys, coconut medjool date rolls, and after I saw those I knew everything's gonna be okay. They're the perfect snack. They taste like candy. There's 17 pieces. Every piece has 70 calories, so I don't know, if I burn 70 calories every 15 minutes of walking, that's like 4 hours of energy. So I'm very happy I discovered these. So yeah, pretty soon I'll be at the Stewart Lake trailhead, and we'll see you then. Okay, so I'm finally at the Stewart Lake trailhead. According to my phone here, I've covered 7.7 miles so far. That includes actually a little walk I did to get to the rental car. But yeah, so probably about a little over 7 miles of hiking so far, just that uphill part. So now I get some shade here in this trail, which is nice. Nice trees. Oh yeah, the iPhone actually said that I've climbed 96 floors so far, which it says is 10 feet per floor, so about 1,000 feet of elevation gain. Yeah, I'm surprised it's that little. A lot of the trail was really steep. I don't know if that 96 floors is like total climbed or net climbed or what. I don't know. Doesn't matter. I got 30 miles, which is a lot. Yeah, so now I'm actually starting the regular hike and I'm feeling all right. All right, I'll check back with you later. So it's about 11:30. Still going up the hike up to Lake Kolchak, which is Lake Kolchak is right at the base of Asgard. So that's kind of like the checkpoint I have in mind. I've been hiking for about exactly 3 hours, about 9 3/4 miles in, about 1,700 feet of elevation gain. Yeah, this hike is great for the diversity of the scenery. Right now I'm getting a lot of trees, some water down there, you can hear it. You can hear a waterfall, which is cool. But yeah, it's crazy to think I've been hiking for 3 hours already. And it's kind of a mental thing. Normally if I hike for 3 hours I'd feel tired, but I know I'm only in the first half of it. So still feeling mentally like it's the beginning, and so that gives me extra energy. So yeah, I'm trying to enjoy the scenery while it lasts. Once I hit the lake, go of Asgard, it's gonna be a lot more sunny, probably hotter because it's in the middle of the day too. Yeah, I'd say I'm probably about halfway to since I was at the Stewart Lake Trailhead up to Kolchak. At Lake Kolchak, I'll plan on having some food. Okay, so made a slight wrong turn. There's a sign back here. I think I'm almost to it that says you can either go to Stewart Lake or to Kolchak Lake, and I was just moving so fast I wasn't really paying attention, and I guess I missed it. The only reason I recognized it is pretty much probably because I hiked here last week, and all of a sudden I didn't really recognize the surroundings that much. They didn't seem quite as familiar as they did last week. And then also there's like nobody on the trail. So I sort of, after a while I got the sense that I might have missed something. So I followed my instincts and turned around, and then I just saw a group and they confirmed that I am indeed on the wrong path right now. So I have to hike back now. Should be getting to the junction so I can get back on track really soon, but this is kind of annoying. I can't, when you're hiking 30 miles, you don't have a lot of margin for error. So this is kind of annoying. I don't want this sort of thing to happen a lot, so I gotta pay attention. All right. Okay, pretty much taking my first rest break. I'm 4 hours into the hike. This is kind of a cool lookout right here. I think I'm pretty close to the lake, actually Kolchak Lake, but I've been going uphill pretty steep a lot lately, and yeah, I think 4 hours in I'm actually starting to feel a little something, but that's okay. Just need to get a little food. Yeah, and we'll see you at the lake. All right, I made it to the lake. This is Kolchak Lake. Check out the totally rad turquoise color of the water right there. Super gorgeous. Last week I went swimming in there, and it was very nice. Today I don't have time. That's okay. And yeah, about 4.5 hours into the hike, 13.5 miles so far, all uphill, about 3,200 feet of elevation gain. So feeling all right. Just ate a snack, had a lot of bread, some cashews, more of those date things with the coconut. So this over here, that gap in the mountains right there is called Asgard Pass, and I'm going up it. That'll be it, and once I'm up on top of there, that'll be the very topmost peak. Honestly, I'm getting a little tired of going uphill. Looking forward to some downhill. Yeah, I'm feeling a little bit of fatigue, but it's all good. I just had a bunch of carbs, so I should be feeling pretty good pretty soon. But yeah, just taking a little chill break right now. Yeah, try to enjoy the view, take it in for what it is, not get too intense on the walk, but it has to be intense because when you're doing 30 miles, yeah, you don't have a lot of time to chill. But yeah, that's what's next. It's amazing. All right, see you on top. All right, hey everybody. So I'm at the top of Asgard finally. Geez, I don't know how long it's been since my last recording. Probably like hour and a half or 2 hours since you can see my last recording was right down the hill there. I'm so high up now. I think since I last talked, I've gained about 3,000 feet of elevation. Yeah, I'm pretty tired right now. I'm 16 miles into the hike, which includes 5,000 feet of elevation gain. So I'll just pan around and show you the surroundings. There's some dudes over there just chilling. Yeah, I'm taking a extended break right now. I just ate some beans. Probably eat some more of those dates. Should get my blood sugar back up pretty soon. But man, that was tough. That was a tough climb right there. It was much harder than it was in the past, which isn't surprising because I did 8 miles running up to that as opposed to before. So, and also I think what got me is yesterday is I went to a quick workout. I didn't mean to do very much, but the workout was a lot of like good mornings and kettlebell swings, and so I think it got my high hamstrings, and so I was really feeling my high hamstrings doing this climb, and I think that made me even more tired on this climb too, so I kind of wish I didn't do that. So Kazin from Emerald City Athletics, if you ever see this, thanks for that workout yesterday. Made my climb extra hard today. But yeah, check that out, man. It's pretty great view from here. I'm gonna just take it in for a while. All right, yeah, I think I have another 14 miles, but the super news is that everything's gonna be downhill from here, so it's a whole different. I'm pretty confident because it's gonna be like all different muscles from here on out, instead of like the high hamstrings, and it's gonna be more quads, concentric types of things. So I think my muscles for that will be fresh, so I won't feel it. I might even jog if I get. It's a lot of time out here, honestly. It's crazy. I mean, I'm 6 hours into it. Yeah, it's cool though, man. I'm doing great. All right, check back with you next time. Quick shot of this lake right here. Just pure turquoise. Really cool. So another quick shot of the top of, this is right at the top of Asgard, so not too far from the last clip. I just wanted to get a good surrounding view of this right here. They say up here it looks like kind of like the moon, which is kind of true, except you see some kind of greenery, over there a little bit. But just the rocks are just so beautiful here. See that lake right there? It's just pure turquoise. And then this snowpack over here. It's just amazing here. I gotta get a little bit more from here. It's just incredible here. I can't get enough. I don't even feel like I need to talk right now. Just take it in. Oh man, it's just a perfect time of day, perfect temperature. There's just no place like this right here. It's just cool because in order to get this, you need to do the work to get to the top of Asgard, so it's something you gotta pay for. Alright, some more shots. Here we got the mountain goat up there. Not sure how much longer we get this scenery over here. Just want to make sure I get lots of good shots because there's just nothing like it. One more shot on the mountain goat. I startled them. I'm glad I didn't walk too close to them when I startled them. I walked up that rock right there and they were just chilling right underneath it and they started running away. And I'm thankful that I didn't just turn around a corner because these guys got sharp horns. Actually, once he's walking over here, so I'm gonna turn this off. Alright. So feeling much better. I think I'm about 18 miles into the hike. When I got to the top of Asgard, I was really feeling pretty bad. I think it was really just my hamstrings were so tired and I just have no power left going on uphills. Anytime there's a little small uphill now, I'm just like, oh. But downhills are fine. I even feel like I could run right now. And then I chilled out, took a little nap at the top and ate some food. And now I'm feeling great actually. Got my blood sugar up. Yeah, I'm feeling actually fantastic for 18 miles in. The scenery is just phenomenal. I feel like I could run right now, but I'll take it easy. I don't want to injure myself or anything like that. I gotta give a shout out to the trail builders here. They've done a great job marking the correct locations and putting rocks to guide the path. It's been really helpful. So big thanks to them. It's actually really amazing how they can construct these trails so that no matter where you are, there's always a place to step. You're never left stranded, and it's just amazing to me that they build that. And there's never too much ambiguity. Really cool scenery here, coming down around this lake over here. This is a pretty popular spot for mountain goats, it seems. I feel like I've seen, every time I've been around this area, there's always some mountain goats. So yeah, when I hit the top of, coming up Asgard, I was actually really concerned. I was like, man, you're stupid for trying this. I was like, now you put yourself in some danger, and everybody's, you know, for what? And for just your ambitions, physical. What is it? Is it really worth it? But luckily that was just temporary. I was able to start feeling better. So I hope you're enjoying this little part of the hike where I have my head strap on, so you get to see some real-time hike vision. Hope that's a nice change of scenery from the still shots I was giving you. Here we got some hikers coming up, so I'll phase out. So let's see what time it is. It's about 20 to 5. Let's see how many miles I've gone. I'm at 18.3 miles, about 5,350 feet of elevation, 40,000 steps. Very nice. Not bad. Look at the clear water. Perfect. Let's get one more shot of this lake here. It's just too nice not to get a second shot. My last shot was right across the water over there. Yeah, I'm not sure if there's just anywhere. I'm wondering if there's anywhere else in the world that has this sort of just beautiful rock faces with the jagged edges like we see here, mixed in with the really vivid green pine trees. You don't see these pine trees down in just the general Seattle area. These ones are a bit different. But this shot right here is just too good. Yeah, I'm a long way into the hike, but it just doesn't seem interesting to talk about myself right now when I got this going on right here. It's fantastic. When I've passed other hikers occasionally around this time, there's almost like a hush between the hikers. Like, I say hi, you know, you say hi, but it's always like kind of almost in a whisper because the surroundings are so beautiful. It's like you don't want to ruin it with loud talking. It's just so beautiful. Everything needs to be a hush. So I have a feeling that this type of scenery is only gonna be around for a little bit more longer. I think pretty soon we're gonna start the serious descent. I climbed 5,000 feet, so we need to descend 5,000 feet, and I haven't descended nearly that amount. Oh, there's the rocks. Gotta keep an eye. You can't space out. You gotta keep an eye for these rock stacks here. They'll tell you where to go. See, there's the next one over here. Yeah, so the first half of the hike I was really intense, going really fast up the hills, and then I got so tired near the top of Asgard, and ever since then everything's just been super chill. I'm just being very methodical. The goal right now is just keep it slow and steady. Don't take a misstep and get yourself injured. I'm quite confident that if I maintain my current pace, everything will work out. I'll get back in time, because I know the last 5 miles are just pretty easy switchbacks, and even if it got really late, I could still even start jogging if it was even getting dark. So yeah, I don't really have any ambition to keep it to speed up right now. I'm just feeling very relaxed. I thought I might get bored spending like the entire day out here. I thought maybe I'd have to listen to music or something, or maybe do a Japanese lesson or something to keep myself from getting bored, but I actually don't feel bored at all. Everything is just amazing. I just feel very, very in touch with nature. Like I'm taking in the surroundings, and this is enough for me, even with all the silence. It's just, oh, see, like right here, look at that peak over there, look at all the jagged edges. It's just phenomenal. Oh man, I'm so glad I chose to do this today. Apologies to Jordan and Cassandra for not going to North Cascades with them, but I don't regret it at all. Sorry. Still feeling good. Man, that's fantastic. Some more rock stacks. It's always nice to see these posts here to let you know you're on the right track. Trail, toilet. I'll go this way. can see it's starting to get into some evening colors. What time is it? There's the rocks, so I know I'm on track. Oh, it's 5:58. Yeah, we're in serious descent mode. See these big rock faces that we have to go down. I always am glad that it's not raining when I'm on here, because the pavement, the stone is pretty rough. But even if it was raining, that would be very concerning. But yeah, it's beautiful scenery. I just checked my pedometer on my phone. I just hit 21 miles. Legs are feeling okay. I'm going pretty slow, honestly. Just trying to not take a wrong step or anything. Oh, I feel lucky. I was just with this guy, walking with this guy, and all of a sudden we saw a toilet in the middle of the trail, and we're like, well, that's not right, and we must be off trail. And I had the urge to keep going down the hill, but he sort of had a sense of going back the other way, and he had a bigger sense that it was wrong. And I was thankful for that, because if I would have gone down that big hill, it could have been bad. I might have gotten really off track. So I feel very lucky that I came across that guy. He's ahead of me now, but yeah, prayers up for that. All right, so nice break from all the descending right now. It's a lot of just tedious descending, very slow, especially with my super stiff legs. But this waterfall is a nice change in scenery. It's just been the same thing mostly for the last hour and a half. So cool waterfall. This is a little bit off track, so I gotta go back on track a little bit. Oh, stiff legs. Oh, some uphill. Haven't had uphill in a while. Okay. So as you can see, we've descended such that basically we're just in the forest now again. No more of that cool rocky jagged faces. Basically we're kind of in you might call a standard Washington hike now. There'll be some interesting things coming up, but what you're seeing right now is a lot of basically the stuff right here is what the most of the rest of the hike is. Yeah, I'm just being very careful not to take a misstep. All right, still some sun out there. Being in the forest makes it seem a little dark, like it's more dark than it is, but you can see some nice sunlight over there. Really nice to maybe, I don't know if I'll get in that for the rest of the hike, but nice to see. Okay, cool waterfall down there, just like coming in with so much speed that it just sprays out like that, which is really cool. So at this point, let's take a look at that. Really cool. You can see the sun going down over there. So at this point, it's a little after 7:30. The sun sets at about 9. I think I might get stuck in the dark a little bit. I know I have at least 6 miles left. So, but the good news is that I'll make it to so-called switchbacks well before it gets dark. And when you're on the switchbacks, it's quite simple really. All you're doing is, you know, back and forth switchbacks at not a very steep decline. And what's great is that you don't have to make any decisions. There's no like sign saying the trail's this way, don't go that way, or there's no place to get confused. So I'm a little bummed that I'm not gonna make it out in daylight likely, but at least I'll get to the switchback, so it should be good. I have a headlamp and also an iPhone with a bright light, so it's all good. Probably check back later. It's nice to have some nice scenery. We were in the woods for quite a while. Yeah, sounds good. I'm optimistic. Not messing around anymore. Not messing around anymore. Gotta get out of here. On the run. I passed by some people who are definitely getting caught in the dark. I told them not to worry too much though, because they'll make it to the switchbacks. And once you're at the switchbacks, there's no more decisions to be made, like I said. So I'm not too worried about them. They said they had headlamp, so I was actually tempted to stay with them and walk with them, but I was like, no. I'm running right now just to make use of this pretty easy ground, pretty easy terrain, and also the fact that I have still really good daylight. Once it starts getting darker and I think the ground gets a little more rugged, I'm not gonna want to run, so I gotta use this time right now. I must say, I think I've gone 25 miles now. It's about 7:55, so 5 to 8, and for having gone 25 miles today, my legs feel fantastic, considering. I don't feel bad running at all right now. I gotta give credit to my diet, which is all plant-based right now. Don't need that meat. Getting those carbs, that's key. For something like today, carbs is king. All right, I'll check back with you in a bit. Yep, in the dark. Hiking in the dark. Not too bad. Got a headlamp. Should be just a little while longer. Run it in, 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 almost done. Run it in, almost done. Oh. Run it in, almost done. Run it in, almost done. Run it in, almost done. Oh. Oh. Run it in. Oh. Run it in. Almost done. Run it in. Almost done. Is that me? Is it? No, no, no. That's not me.